From the perspective of a person working in mental health, how do you see man therapy being implemented into the lives of men who could utilize its resources?
I think with man therapy, what it does is it provides a unique opportunity for individuals to seek out information, to privately do that as well, right? And obviously it approaches the subject with a bit of humor, definitely from a man's perspective. And I think that hopefully it makes it more approachable for men as well. And I think that, because it's the approach and the way that the website is set up, I think it'll be easier for people to look into perhaps an online mental health screening, depression screening, looking at other resources. I think it's really a perfect way for us to get the message out there and for people to learn more about mental health.
Man therapy isn't just for men. It's also for their loved ones to take action in the mental health conversation. What are some ways those loved ones can introduce men to man therapy and taking care of their mental well-being?
Other partners, family members, friends can visit man therapy on behalf of someone that they care about, and we encourage it. Like I said, we encourage that. There's a lot of information there for everyone. Addiction, anger and rage. We know that it's been a stressful time and that loved ones or people around us can have depression or even thoughts of suicide. So we encourage everybody to go look around on behalf of somebody else. And when you recognize your loved one in something that you see on man therapy, take a minute to read and to learn. And if you're not a man, we would still encourage you to look around. And perhaps this will give you some language and some approaches to helping that person in your life who may be unwell or struggling. And hopefully it would also give you a way to approach that person in your life, that man in your life who may be struggling, to maybe look at this information with you. Because it does have some humor to it, and it's a pretty gentle approach to mental health matters. I would like to think that it would be more accessible and more easily approached by loved ones as well as the individuals, the men who may be struggling.
What have been some ways you have been spreading the word about man therapy throughout your community?
So one of the easier things or the smaller things that I will do periodically, if I get a couple of minutes in the day, is I will send an email off to some manufacturer, some warehouse, a shop somewhere. It doesn't even matter. Hairdressers. I'll just send it out to some businesses and say, hey, here's something you may want to share with your employees or share with the individuals you serve in the community. And also then we have been, so I get some pretty positive feedback from that. Usually what happens is somebody clicks on the link and then responds back and says, wow, I looked at this and it was really interesting. Thank you so much. I am going to share this. Because I think when you do click on the link and you go there for the first time, it is unique. It is a unique approach to it. So that's kind of one of the smaller things I think that I do periodically when I have some time. I'll throw it out there to some of the people in the business community and encourage them to share it with their staff and share it with the individuals that they serve. But our local Muskegon County Suicide Prevention Coalition has shared man therapy. We will continue to share it on our social media, as well as HealthWest, the community mental health that I work for. On occasion, we'll share information about man therapy.